here's your hosts, Bo and Abby.
Christmas is a magical time to visit the theme parks. As we've already discussed, Disney even throws special parties with exclusive shows and fireworks in honor of the holiday. And we will talk more about those parties here later. Right now, though, I want to talk about what you get with your normal ticket. Because those parties, while amazing, they may not be for everyone. Not everyone can have the expensive extra hours ticket. So what are you to do if you have the spirit of Christmas in your heart, but not enough cash in your wallet to get to a party? Luckily, both Disney and Universal go all out with festive decor, food, shows, and rides that you can still experience with your normal park ticket any day during the holiday season. This week on the Big Thunder podcast, we'll be comparing the unique holiday festivities that you can experience at each park without having to buy a special ticket.
Ooh.
And determining which park has the most Christmas spirit.
Are we doing the Disney parks and the Universal parks?
Correct.
All
I'm just going to run through...
this many?
I'm just going to run through and more. Okay.
More than 6? Oh, because we're doing water parks and all of it?
No, we've got CityWalk and we've got Disney Springs to talk about.
Okay.
So over at Universal Studios, they have Universal's Holiday Parade featuring Macy's. So they have like their own Macy's Day Parade balloons that go through the park along with their very cool floats themed after various Universal properties. Also, Universal Studios, we have something I think was maybe one of your highlights of being there. That was Celestina Warbeck and the Banshees over in Diagon Alley.
Was that the concert?
Yeah, that was the...
Okay, I didn't know their names.
Oh, yes. That
so
was...
I was like, the Banshees?
So,
What?
Celestina Warbeck performs regularly.
Yes.
But they have like a holiday show with, Harry Potter Christmas songs and Snope. And it's very magical, no pun intended.
It was super fun. It was a swinging good time.
So that's kind of all Universal does, other than, the decor and the food and whatnot. But really, if you want to celebrate the holidays and get the most out of it over at Universal, you'll probably want to go over to Islands of Adventure, because that's where they do, I think, the most. Specifically, that's where you can find Grinchmas. So the Seuss Landing area is, I feel like, extra... heavily themed for Christmas during this time compared to other places in the park. You get the Grinchmas Hula Day Spectacular, which is a live retelling of how the Grinch stole Christmas. This is when the Grinch becomes the Jim Carrey Grinch. Year-round, Grinch is out, and he's just, he's like a character who doesn't really talk, and he's just Grinch. But, like, during Grinchmas, he becomes the Jim Carrey version. You'll also have the Who's wandering around Seuss Landing. How do you feel about the Who's that wander around Seuss Landing?
Personally, I think they're terrifying. What do you think about that?
I have no problem with them. I just know you and Liz were not fans.
It was too much, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just normal people with like who noses.
I know. They're very chatty though.
Well, they're Who's and they're excited for Christmas.
Yeah.
You can do a meet and greet with the Grinch, which is always a big hit. People love that. He's very mean. Don't expect him to not be mean.
I know. See, I've not done it because I'm too afraid.
Because that he'll be mean to
Yeah.
you. In theory, you could do the Grinch and Friends character breakfast at Circus McGurkus Cafe Stupendous. If you are one of the people who are lucky enough to get tickets to it, it would be $60 for adults or $35 for kids. It is currently sold out.
Yeah. It's a really good value.
Yeah.
That's like a normal character breakfast.
Yeah.
Plus you get the Grinch and it's super limited,
Yeah. And I know Universal has other character breakfasts, but they don't have as many as Disney does. And, people wait all year to see the Grinch.
Yep.
So over in Hogsmeade, you get holiday performances by the Frog Choir, comprised of Hogwarts students and their giant frogs.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. And then, like we talked about earlier, you have the Magic of Christmas at Hogwarts Castle. So what is that?
That is a light show with like projections and music that is played on Hogwarts. And then there's a little bit of fireworks. And it is truly magical.
Yeah.
A nice little butterbeer in your hand, squished in with a couple hundred people.
Yeah, just get crowded. You got to hurry over there.
Yeah. But if you're towards the front, it's really...
Yeah, we had a great spot.
We did.
Yeah. And I know it's a little cliche to talk about how magical it is at Hogwarts, but like those projection shows on it are
so
very
good.
cool.
I know.
Very cool.
Just being in that whole area is so, it's just magical.
Yeah.
I know I keep saying that, but like it really is.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah, the way they decorate both Diagon Alley and Hogsmeade during the holidays it's great.
I don't know if I've ever seen, I mean, no, I don't know if I've ever seen
It not decorated for the holidays?
at the holidays.
Yeah.
I think we've only been at the holidays to Universal.
Yeah.
I bet Seuss Landing would be really different not being there during the holidays because it's so done up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always colorful and bright and it's got the things, but like, I really love it at Christmas.
Yeah. Over at CityWalk, you can also do some fun stuff. Of course, CityWalk, you don't need a ticket for. You can just go to CityWalk.
And CityWalk, for those who have not been, is an area that you walk through in order to get to either Islands of Adventure or Universal Studios. And it's just like a food and shopping district, more heavily on food than shopping, but there's a couple big stores.
And very touristy places. Like, you'll have like a bubblegum shrimp and a Jimmy Buffett, Margaritaville, stuff like that.
There's a movie theater, like a really big movie theater.
Yeah.
Your film played there.
My film
Blue
did
Justice.
play there. My film school films, we had Grad Fest there. And it was rad. Over at CityWalk, you can also do some fun stuff. You can have a festive meet and greet with Earl the Squirrel during select dates.
That's cute.
From November 29th to December 28th. Who's Earl the Squirrel?
Earl the Squirrel is a famous mascot at Universal now, and it's based on a little squirrel who ate the Christmas lights on their big giant, it's like a nod to Rockefeller Center's tree, right? Like it's just a giant, beautiful, gorgeous Christmas tree, but a squirrel one year ate the lights. Yeah. And is he okay?
Yes, he is just fine. In fact, I think he lives on a farm somewhere upstate.
Oh God, poor Earl. Anyway, they made him. He now you can buy like stuffies of him and do. You can meet him.
Yeah, you can meet Earl.
But yeah, it's really cute.
Also, this is a new thing this year. The Holiday Nutcracker Hunt will take guests on a scavenger hunt across Universal Studios Florida, Universal Islands of Adventure, and CityWalk. So like it's a scavenger hunt for nutcrackers.
Fun. Yeah. I think Disney did that with characters like a couple years ago, didn't they?
Yeah, they've always got scavenger hunts and stuff going on. All right, let's take a look at what Magic Kingdom has going on. What's special over there?
Okay.
They do have what is known as the Frozen Holiday Surprise. Do you remember what this one is?
Is this a stage show?
Yes. Elsa and some of her best friends decorate Cinderella's castle.
Aww.
So it's a fun little production show. It happens at 6:15. They also do it again for the Christmas party at around 8:15.
Nice.
Also, of course, you can experience the Jingle Cruise, which is...
the Jungle Cruise, but decorated for Christmas, so it turns into the Jingle Cruise.
Yeah, lots of festive hijinks happening during the Jingle Cruise.
Yeah, it's cute.
And then, of course, you get Minnie's wonderful Christmas time fireworks.
So sweet. Those are very fun They're very pretty.
Yeah.
You also get the parade on Christmas Day.
I mean, they do parades every day.
No, you get the special Christmas parade.
Okay, what's the special Christmas parade?
So if you go to...
Are you talking, because they have a special Christmas parade during Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party.
Yeah, and then if you go to Magic Kingdom that like week of Christmas, they do the parade every day.
Oh.
Because tickets are so expensive that time.
Yes.
So they throw in the parade. You don't get free cookies, but you get the Christmas parade.
Yeah. Over at Hollywood Studios, they have the Sunset Seasons Greetings. This is where the Hollywood Tower on Sunset Boulevard transforms and will twinkle with projection effects as it becomes the Hollywood Holiday Tower Hotel.
Which is very similar to the Hogwarts show, I would say. It's like project...
I mean, in concept, the Hogwarts show has like a story.
That's true. And it's longer.
Yeah.
This one is like projections and music on the Tower of Terror.
And it has the Muppets on it.
And Snope.
Yeah.
Snope is the best. Sorry, keep going.
What is Snope, for those who don't know?
Snope is something magical made of maybe soap.
Yeah, don't stick your tongue out.
Yeah. Or don't get it in your eye. And be careful where you're walking because it can get slippery by the end of the night. But it's basically like, it looks like snow, but it's not because it's Florida.
So yeah, at Hollywood Studios, you can have mini seasonal dining. This is lunch and dinner at Hollywood and Vine. So it's a character dining. You can see various characters. Minnie, Goofy, Donald, and Daisy, I believe, are the ones
I'm trying to think
in
of
their Christmas outfits.
Yeah.
Maybe a Pluto.
I was going to say Pluto, Goofy, Daisy. Is Mickey always there?
I didn't. Is Mickey there? I don't know.
I've seen him there sometimes. I don't think they put him on the official list, and then he might be a surprise.
That's $65 for adults or $45 for kids.
And it's an all you care to enjoy meal.
And as we talked about in a previous episode, Hollywood and Vine is the lowest rated table service at Hollywood Studios.
It is. Do you think it's just because it's that's not the vibe of the park? That's their thrill park?
Yeah.
That it's rides, snacks, go.
Yeah.
It's not casual. It's not like a Magic Kingdom where you could just I don't know.
Yeah. And if I want to sit down and eat anywhere, the reservation at Hollywood Studios is going to be the Sci-Fi Dine-In, which has a couple new food items on the menu that I'd like to try out. We got a new burger. I think it's called the Beam Me Up Burger, something like that. Sounds good.
I love Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater, which I always call Sci-Fi Diner.
Yeah, the Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last thing that they do for the Hollywood or holiday festivities over in Hollywood Studios is over in Toy Story Land. You can see Buzz, Woody, and Jessie wearing festive scarves and hats.
It's precious.
Jumping over to Animal Kingdom, probably the coolest thing they have there is their Merry Menagerie. That's the puppets, animals that walk around that are very fun.
Yeah. But that's right at the entrance of the park.
Yes. Is there something wrong with?
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that's the coolest thing they have, and for Christmas, for holidays, and it happens right away, and then
One thing they added new this year is you can meet Santa on the front porch of Restaurantosaurus.
I did see that. That is cute.
Also, you can meet Mickey and Minnie at Adventurers Outpost, and they are in festive Animal Kingdom wear. And then the Tree of Life has its own projection show, known as Tree of Life Awakenings.
I don't know. Well, yeah, because it gets darker in the winter.
Right.
Because they close so early.
Yes. All right, and the final Disney park we'll talk about is Epcot. Quite a bit going on at Epcot.
I was going to say, leave Animal Kingdom at 6 and then go spend the rest of your night at Epcot.
We've got Ride Overlay Living with the Land Glimmering Greenhouses. This is an overlay, not to be confused with the $45 Behind the Scenes walking tour that we talked about previously.
Oh, yeah.
Festive ride overlay with lots of cool lights in the normal Living with the Land ride.
So an overlay, because we've talked about this a couple times, but I don't know if we've explained it. It's basically where you have the same ride, but they do something cutesy to fancy it up. I guess we explained it in Jingle Cruise.
Yeah.
But Living with the Land, it's they add Christmas lights to trees and different tunnels and things.
Yeah. But Jingle Cruise and Jungle Cruise feel almost like two different rides because of how much they change. Whereas
Living with the Land,
it's just making it a little fancier.
Yeah.
You can also meet Santa over in the Odyssey Pavilion. Then, of course, they've got the holiday storytellers, which are...
So, in World Showcase, you can go around and see the different stories of Christmas from that country. So, what's the one from Norway?
I'm going to look it up real quick.
Thank you. The Barn Santa.
Barn Santa's over in Norway.
But what's his name?
I think he's just called Barn Santa.
Is it? Okay.
China has the Chinese Lion Dancer. In Germany...
Tanzhaus...
the Tanzhaus Johann Band.
Would you say Johann in German?
Yeah.
Okay.
The
she
Italian
would be
one,
cool.
La Befana.
La Befana.
La Befana.
A kind-hearted witch who visits sleeping children on the eve of the Epiphany.
Perfect. We've got
Dickens carolers.
We've got the carolers over at the American Pavilion.
Yeah.
In Japan, we've got the Daruma storyteller. In France, you have a Hanukkah storyteller.
Cool. France and Morocco. It's,
Yeah. Oh, in France, you've got Père Noël.
Beret? No. Oh, he looks good.
He's French Santa. Over in the UK, you've got Father Christmas, which is just Santa in green. He's over in the UK.
So does UK Santa, is it green? Is he green?
He must be. I would assume so. Why would
Epcot
lie to me? Canada,
I know, but today, is he green? Is Santa, you go sit on Santa's
anyone
lap.
listening from the UK, please let us know.
I should just call my UK friends.
Over in Canada, you've got the Canadian Holiday Voyagers. And I think that's everybody.
Yeah.
There's also the Candlelight Processional.
Yes. Huge bucket list item. The Candlelight Processional happens at the American Pavilion, and it is a bunch of people processing in with candles.
Yes. Sure.
And they get on stage, and it's like a big choir, and there's a narrator who tells the story of Christmas, and the narrator is usually a celebrity, asterisk, and I really want to go.
Here's this, I think this is new this year, Joyful, a celebration of the season. This is a Christmas musical act put on a few times during the day by a Central Florida group called Divine Voices. And this is, I think it's at the World Showcase entrance. Then, of course, you've got the Holiday Cookie Stroll.
Oh, and yes, the Holiday Cookie Stroll, you go around to all the pavilions and buy a certain cookie. They give you a stamp, and then at the end you get another cookie for free.
Yep, it's essentially buy 5 at $3, and then you get one free.
Yeah,
$3 is like the average price of the cookie.
But the cookies look so amazing, and they're like inspired by the culture of the country that you're at.
Yeah, and you don't have to do it all in one day.
But for those who don't live there, you're doing it all in one day.
Right, and you also don't have to do it all at different stops. So, like, you could, in theory, buy 5 cookies from one place and get the next one.
Like, if you know you got a favorite cookie.
Yeah. And then the last thing at Epcot is Olaf's Holiday Tradition Expedition Scavenger Hunt.
Yeah.
So,
Epcot has a lot happening.
Yes, there's a lot going on.
And my favorite is Spaceship Earth. They make it red and white like a candy cane.
Does look like
Insert the photo here from our beautiful stay at the Swan and Dolphin last year.
It does look like kind of like a peppermint pinwheel.
Sure, but it's gorgeous, and I love it.
Over at Disney Springs, they have the Christmas tree stroll.
Yes.
Which is, you get a map, and you go to...
We've never actually got the map.
I know. Next time we make it there during the season, I would consider getting a map. Because then you go from various spots throughout Disney Springs, and you check out the tree, and I think you get a stamp. I don't know if there's anything at the end, if you like see them all, if there's any like reward for doing it, or if that's just like the fun activity is finding them.
I think the fun activity is, finding them. So there's approximately 20 Christmas trees that are scattered throughout Disney Springs, and they are amazingly themed. Every tree has a specific theme, like a Toy Story tree or a Star Wars tree or, whatever. And they are so pretty, and I love them. Mm-hmm. And Disney Springs is free. You don't have to pay to go there. You can just go and pretend that you're at Disney.
Yeah, you can meet Santa over in what it was formerly the Star Wars Trading Post.
Yeah.
And then probably what I think makes Disney Springs the most unique during the holiday season is Douglas the Tree.
That's cute, yeah.
So
Douglas the Tree is a Christmas tree that is a robot. He's on his own.
He's not a robot, he's a tree.
Right. And he runs around.
He roams around Disney Springs and he
talks to people.
Yeah. He's lots of fun.
He is lots of fun. Gideon's, which is a very popular cookie store there, has special Christmas cookies.
They have cookies of the month every month, but during the holiday season, they're Krampus-y themed.
Mm-hmm. And then all of the treats places will have specific Christmas.
Yeah. Jack Lindsay's, I think, is the one that does it the biggest. Mm-hmm. Jack Lindsay's is the Indiana Jones themed bar / grill.
Which is right next to Gideon's. Mm-hmm. And then you've got the giant Disney store, World of Disney, Once Upon a Toy. Mm-hmm. And even just looking at those stores from the outside is magical.
Yeah.
There's the Christmas shop at Disney Springs. It's there all year round, but you can get ornaments and you can get them customized with your family, the year that you're there. And at Once Upon a Toy this year, if you go in and go all the way to the back, they have a letters to Santa area where you can write a letter to Santa, you put it in the mailbox, and then they magically give you a letter, and it's for free.
Yeah, it's like they scanned it and send it to Santa, and then they give you your letter back.
Yeah, it's magic.
Yeah.
Disney Springs has so much.
Yeah.
From very fun sit-down restaurants, you can go to the T-Rex restaurant that I can't think of the official name. Rainforest Cafe is really popular there.
Boathouse is one I've always wanted to go to.
Boathouse is super popular. And then you can do really quick food. But yeah, do your research or ask us at Mini Vacay. There's so many fun things.
Yeah.
I'm a big Disney Springs fan.
Yes.
I'm selling Disney Springs. But then they also have really high-end stores where you can pretend you're someone with money and go smell the air of a Coach store.
Yeah. So now that we've gone through everything, which place do you think does Christmas best? To me, it's between two.
For activities or
Just in general, who would win the
Okay.
holiday battle? Where do you get the most Christmas for your dollar?
Can you go first?
So for me, it's between Islands of Adventure and Epcot,
Okay.
where I think you get the most Christmas for your money.
Okay. I think you get the most for your money, not factoring in crowds, through Epcot and Magic Kingdom. My reasoning for that is, and this is going to be like so corny.
I'm interested to see where you're going with this.
Okay. There is no place in the whole world that makes me as happy and joyful and carefree and feel genuinely like magic than Magic Kingdom. And like, I feel like getting the Christmas parade, which is like, you've got the toy soldiers, you've got your favorite Disney characters you grew up with, you've got the smells, like Disney does like all your senses, you've got the snow and the smells and all in the music and everything, and the castle in the background, you've got Minnie's fireworks, you've got all the special treats, you've got your classic rides, but even if you don't do the rides and you just like walk around and see everything, just like the decorations and the merchandise that you don't even have to buy, but just like get to see. There's just nothing like that.
Okay.